Hi guys, welcome to today's video. And in this video, yes, we are going to check out reading for if you are Pisces. Okay, if you're born between 19th February to March 20th, then this video is going to be for you. And there are going to be certain things which I have to share with you before we start doing this reading, which is why, yes, I would like to say just hold on to your seatbelts. Okay, so the first thing I would like to say that this is a timeless reading. Okay, yes, this is a timeless reading. Anytime you watch it, it is going to be valid for you. Also, in this video we are going to check out what you were in your past life. Now this is the least important thing, okay, let me tell you, but this is the most interesting thing that people want to know, that what they were, what they did, etc. So that is not of that importance, but yes, you will realize why you are like this in this birth based on what you were in the past birth. So in a way, yes, it is a good thing to know. The second thing I would like to say is connection that you bring from your past life. The connections that you have brought, it could be anything. It could be people, it could be things, it could be relationships, it could be situations. Okay, it could have been anything. We are going to check that. What is that going to be specifically for you? Remember, this is going to be a super detailed video because we have the specification of the Pisces sun sign. At the same time, you are supposed to select one of either of these four options. There could be that you could select yes, just one option, or more than one option could call your attention, which you have to select. Okay, so yes, that is the further specification, further detailing into this video. Also, I would like to say that there are going to be, as I said, there are going to be some connections that you bring from your past life, which we will be checking out in this video. Also, message from the higher self. Now this is the most important part of the video, and majority of the people, they just don't get it why it is important. They just feel, oh, it's just higher self, what's the big deal? But this is the message from the higher self, that when your soul was had left the past life and it had yet to take the present life, yes, that situation which is called the life between life phase. In that phase, the higher self, your soul interacted with the higher phase, and your soul exactly knew what the higher self wanted to tell you. And yes, that is the message, and that is the message that your soul has to follow throughout the entire life in this present life, which is why message from the higher self, it becomes super important for you to, yes, it has to be followed, like, yes, like word written on stone. So yes, so that is it, for the introductory part of this video. Let me share something about myself. Hi, I am Preeti and I am a tarot reader. I have been practicing tarot since past 19 plus years, and in these 19 years, yes, I have read for people across several nations. Yes, I have also been teaching tarot. Yes, I have been teaching tarot, and I have taught tarot to like thousands of people. Yes, if you would like to join my tarot classes, you are most welcome. I do have an introductory class, which, yes, if you want to learn tarot, if you want to start learning tarot, that introductory class is important, so that you exactly know what is going to happen, what exactly is going to be taught, etc. Okay, so stuff like that, you need full clarification of the class. Okay, and just in case, while watching this video, while I'm telling you all the options, what they are trying to say, if you are, if you strongly feel that you need to ask me additional questions, now let me tell you, this is going to be a super detailed video, and yes, you will not find this detailing of video anywhere. Yes, it's only on my channel that the readings are going to be this detailed, and yes, it's going to be very deep. But at the same time, you may also feel like asking additional questions while while going through this reading. And by all means, you can connect with me and get on a private consultation, one-on-one consultations, before you ask me any questions. All my consultations, all my classes, all my services, everything that you want me to do for you, everything is just online. I don't meet people in person. Yes, because a lot of energies are involved. I don't like exchanging energies with people. Okay, so yes, I'm sensitive towards energies, so I like to keep my energies secure, so I don't like to meet people. So that is what is the thing. But yes, my readings and all the services are available online. Online services can be available, you know, either by WhatsApp chat. You can even get it by email. You can even get it by phone call. You will even get it by online, yeah, video call. Anything you prefer, everything is available for you. Okay, but let me share something. Yes, these services are paid. Okay, these are prepaid services. You have to pay me beforehand. Once, yes, once the payment is processed, once the payment is confirmed, after that, you know, you will get your reading, you will get your service, whatever service you have registered, yeah, you have booked for. Okay, so if you feel any bit disturbed that, oh, my services should, you know, should be for free, why am I not giving my services for free, you know, if you feel a little bit like that, let me share something with you. You know, the video that you are watching is actually for free, and you can actually check on my channel. There are so many in-depth videos that I have already put. Okay, like, yes, you know, creating these amount of free services, I don't think anybody else is doing it. So you are getting it in this much detail. So obviously, if more detailing is needed than what this video is giving, then by all means, you know, I deserve to be paid. Yes, you know, not just me, but just remember one thing, that any person, any spiritual person you go to for any sort of services, please don't forget to give them, you know, some energy exchange, because it is extremely necessary. You cannot be carrying on, you know, unnecessary karma with you, where you just keep on getting free stuff and you don't like give something back in return. Okay, so yes, do remember that. Now let's get started, you know, with this reading. Just in case if you selected the option number 1, then let's see what is your past life going to, yeah, what is your past life looking like. Okay, so yes, there are certain cards we are already spreading out. Let's see what do they mean. So first of all, you know, we are supposed to see what you were in your past life. So you were in your past life. Let's see these cards. Okay, greedy, possessive, hasty, ungrounded, disloyal, jealous. Okay, so you were totally ruled by materialism. You are a very materialistic person. Things matter to you more, I think, yes, even more than people. And you may see, if I start saying stuff like this, you may feel offended that, oh, I'm not that sort of person, why do you have to say this for me? See, you are not this person anymore. Okay, so whatever you are, it could be totally different. You could have totally evolved, you could have totally gotten better than what this person was. Okay, but this is your past life and you cannot do anything to change it. Okay, so yes, you are a very materialistic person, very greedy and possessive, also greedy about things, greedy about materials. You always wanted that, yes, you should have the best thing, you know, others should not have what you have. Okay, I know that this is like a trending thing now. People actually like very rare and very costly stuff that they just feel that only they should have. That is a now thing as well. But yes, you were that way in that birth. It could be that you are so much over this that now this doesn't make any difference to you. Okay, that is one thing. The next thing, you know, you were in your past life is mentally you are very strong. Okay, you are a mentally very strong person. Quick-witted means, yes, you know, you are very smart, you are very brilliant. You had a lot of inner strength. Yes, it could be really hard that people who would try to break you down would have a really hard time. Okay, so yes, you were a very strong person. Let's see what your connections are from your past life. So from your past life, are you scared of bees? Okay, are you scared of bees? And okay, so this could be that you could have been a bee worker, or you could have been stung by a lot of bees in your past birth, and maybe that could be a trigger point that you are scared of the bees. Let me know, you know, whether you are scared of bees or not. Okay, because this scared of bees is not for everyone. Okay, even if it is for the Pisces sign, yes, not all the Pisces with number 1 option are going to be scared of bees. Okay, but this is one thing that is, you know, that is one connection that could have happened to some of the people who are watching this video. The second thing I would like to say is, if you are not scared of bees, you are a bee worker who used to work in a bee farm. Yes, that is supposed to bring out honey. Okay, that is supposed to harvest honey. So that could have been. And if you were scared of bees, if you are scared of bees in this present birth, then it could be that you could have been stung by a lot of bees. Okay, if you have a very weird looking birthmark, maybe it could also be that you were stung by a lot of bees. And see, usually people don't die because of bee sting, okay, but yes, in certain very rare cases, if people are stung really bad, then they could even die. Okay, so if that was the case in past birth, then in present birth you would be like really badly scared of bees. Okay, this card says baby, new beginnings, rapid growth, fresh start, unlimited potential. Okay, so do you have a child? Okay, do you have a child? If yes, then your kid is somebody that you bring from your past life. At the same time, right now in the present birth also, the baby you are having is somebody that is connected from your past life. That person could be anybody. Okay, it could have been any relationship, it could have been a friendship, or your spouse, or your parents. Yes, it is as interesting as it gets. Usually people feel that whoever is a spouse, they stay a spouse in the next birth. Not necessary. Sometimes somebody who is your spouse, they feel more like, if they feel that they are more of a fatherly figure. If you have a son, okay, if you had a son in past birth, and you just felt that the son took care of you, like, yes, took care of you, was very very protective and a very authoritative person. It could be that that son could be inspired to be your father in the next birth. Okay, yes, so anything can happen. This card says, so this is the card for connection, communication. In your past birth, you were connected with, okay, the old fashioned telephone. I know that old fashioned telephone a lot of people would have had in their past birth, but yes, especially this was the telephone that was very rare. Okay, see, I know even when I was young, the telephone was a little bit more common. Okay, so we also got a connection. Everybody in our area, they got a connection slowly. So it's not that part. Okay, so this was the era where only royal families could afford a telephone line. Okay, so yes, so that is what I'm talking about. So you belong to some family, some prestigious family, some royal family. And in earlier times, people not just from your royal families, there were some people who were very respected, that were very much helpful to others, that they could actually get their hands on to device like that. Okay, yes, now is the time when, when if you have to have a very rare thing, you have to just have a lot of money. Okay, but yes, in olden times, people did value people more rather than money and materialistic stuff. Okay, this card says reawaken. Yes, these are the messages from your higher self. Your higher self says you need to reawaken. So reawakening could be, yes, reawakening is, so reawakening is, you're supposed to reawaken your, yes, this could be for your kundalini. This could also be reawakening your inner self. Okay, see, I know that now you may say, what is the difference between kundalini and inner self? And yes, spiritual awakening. So there are a lot of different words that that they use self, and they use self realization, they use enlightenment, they use spiritual awakening, they use kundalini awakening, chakra opening. All of these are different words, but it just is leading you to one thing, that is opening of all the vortices, 7 vortices of your energy. And yes, it is connecting with you, it is connecting you with the higher source. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to do, okay, in this birth. So whether you like it or not, you're supposed to do this. So if you, yeah, you may feel that you are you may feel that you are not supposed to awaken, or you are scared of awakening. But yes, that's a totally different story. But because this is your higher self that is asking you to awaken, there are full chances that you too are feeling this inner, yes, that inner gut feeling that is pushing you to get awakening. Okay, the next card we have here is of progress. The progress card is actually telling you that yes, you need to keep on progressing. This is how your soul is going to be satisfied. This is how your soul is going to be happy. Okay, so yes, I know there are so many people, they just don't want to progress. They are just happy making money, that is it. But money making, yes, money making is it's actually the basic requirement in this world. But that is, it's not just money making that you have to do. You are supposed to progress in your life. And then we have the card for guardian. Okay, so you are supposed to be guardian to something. Okay, if there is somebody in your life that you have to be a guardian of, yes, you need to be the guardian of that. Or you could be guardian of animals, some animals that you're taking care of. Okay, so yeah, so that is it for today's video. Until next time, yes, make sure that you like this video. If you have liked this video, share this video with other Pisceans. I will see you again in the next video. Let me know in the comments how does this video help you. And yes, until next time, bye bye. Okay, just in case if you selected the option number 2, then let's see what is it that the cards want to tell you. Okay, okay guys, so just in case if you selected the option number 2, let's see what do the cards have to say. So you were in your past life, first of all, yes, you were somebody, yes, you were somebody who rode a chariot. Okay, maybe you were a charioteer. Okay, you were a charioteer, somebody who actually sits and in the front of the chariot and somebody who rides it. Or you are somebody who sits behind the chariot and who rides it. Okay, and who travels in it. So you may say, okay, come on, it's like common sense, it could be just either to one of these things. See, it is, yes, definitely that is common sense, and it could be one of these things. But not everybody's past life was in this era, right? Everybody was not born during this era where there was chariot for traveling, right? There are people who were born like many years back, when even the chariot was not invented. Okay, so yes, the second thing is yes, manifest your dreams, level up, big developments. Okay, so your spouse, your partner, you were a married person in the past life, and you could have been living yes, you could have been living near the seashore. Okay, you were living near the seashore, and if this was the case, okay, if living near the seashore was the case, then in this birth it could be that you are not living near the seashore. Okay, so you will say, okay, but how is that possible? See, you were living near the seashore, so that was one of the experience that your soul had chosen. And in every birth, the soul chooses different experiences. So if this was the experience you chose in the past birth, then in present birth, you are not living anywhere close to the ocean. Okay, no, you don't have a beach nearby. And yes, you could be very much intrigued by beaches, you could really like beaches, but yes, you're not living close to a beach. The next we have is this card. Also, yes, you're very much drawn towards the moon. Okay, you could be very strongly drawn towards the moon. And moon is something you just feel is, sometimes you feel very strongly connected to moon, sometimes you feel some sort of fearful disposition with the moon. And this could be because of your moon could be yes, you could be sensitive to moon energies, where if your moon is, if the literal moon is actually stronger, you feel very good and you feel balanced. But when the moon is in its waning phase, you will actually feel very much down and depressed or fearful and stuff like that. Okay, the next card we have here is from connections from past life. So first of all, yes, connections from past life is, if you are somebody who likes to salute to the sun. Okay, doing salutations to the sun. Yes, it is called Surya Namaskar. Also at the same time, not just Surya Namaskar, people also performed rituals with the sun. Okay, they worship the sun. They also perform rituals with the sun. So you were in this era where you used to worship the sun. Okay, and you were the worshipper. You were actually somebody who used to worship. Whether there were other people who used to do the same, that's not the case, but you were definitely somebody who used to worship. The next is you used to also study constellations. Okay, so you were actually studying constellations, and if this is the case, then there is a strong chance that in this birth you actually know how to, yes, yes, you will actually know the scientific details of some constellations and how they work, etc. Okay, now the messages from the higher self. The first card says that you need positive minded people around you, so that yes, you increase the possibility of your mind being more and more positive. Okay, so that is one thing. The next card we have here is commit to happiness. Okay, that's the second card. So you are supposed to commit to happiness. You are supposed to yes, this is something which I think you are supposed to do. You are somebody who, if you put your mind to something, you can really make things happen. So it does show that you are supposed to even commit to happiness, because I think you are more committed to, yes, your soul could be a little lost if you don't give it some purpose, like if you don't give it some work to do. Okay, if you don't tell your soul that it has to be happy, your soul would actually be lost, and yeah, you could not just know what you're supposed to do. And the next card we have here is kindness. So you need to show kindness towards animals, to plants, and every possible thing that you have around you. Okay, also now there could be a yes, there could be a little bit confusion. You may say, okay, now we have positive minded people. So see, this is sort of a confusion that people create. This is a sort of paradox that people create. They say, okay, now here I was told that I should mix around with positive minded people, and then I am like told that I am supposed to be kind. Okay, so yes, then the other confusion would be, why can't I be kind to people who are not so positive minded, right? This is some sort of paradox that people create. This is a sort of confusion that people create. You are not supposed to change people, so you are not in charge of improving people through on this planet. Okay, yes, definitely, see, let's say you have a bunch of people who are always negative, who are around you, and yes, you cannot improve them no matter how much of yourself you give to them, no matter how much of your time you give it to them, your energy you use to help them, but these are the people that will not improve. So those are lost causes. You have to save yourself from that sort of people, which is why the cards have given you the direction that you are supposed to move around with positive minded people. Now, being kind, let's say, how do you define that? Being kind is where you are, yes, now let's say you have distanced yourself from all the negative minded people, you are just going around with all the positive minded people. That's it. But the next thing, okay, now you are at the second step of practicing your kindness. And practicing kindness, you're just walking down the road, and there is somebody who is extremely nut headed. They are just off their mind, they are very negative, but you don't know that, right? You don't know this person, that person is totally off their mind. But while you're on the way, while this person crosses path with you, you are supposed to be like positively, yes, be kind to this person. Okay, but at the same time, not allow this person into your life such that they become a daily nuisance for you. Okay, so yes, sometimes specifying up to this level is extremely essential. Yeah, because at one point of time, when I began my spiritual path, I used to be very confused and with questions like this. Okay, so yeah, so that is it for today's video. I hope that this video has made sense with you. If you have liked this video, hit the like button. Try to share this video with others who are Pisceans. I will see you again in my next video. Do stay subscribed to my channel. Until next time, bye bye. Let me know in the comments, yes, how does this video help you? Okay, until next time, bye bye. Okay, just in case if you have selected the option number 3, then let's see what is it that is your past life reading. Okay, so first of all, in your past life, you were a very What can you say? It's a a person who loved themselves a lot. Time for reflection, holding back repressed, tuning to your intuition, taking care of yourself. Okay, so that this is actually a very advanced version of somebody. And if you were this in your past life, then certainly in this present life you are very very advanced. You are at a very advanced level of self improvement, self development. Okay, so this is what you were in your past life, which is actually a very good thing. Okay, the next card we have here is this card says vision, opportunity, decisions, future planning, discovery, considering every angle. Okay, so this card actually says that you are supposed to, yes, you, okay, that could be several things from this. First of all, you were somebody who used to plan. You were a planner. You used to plan and take decisions for people. You used to do planning for others as well. That is one thing. The second thing is you were somebody who traveled the world. Okay, you travel the world, and that's again like a very advanced thing, because yeah, in those times there were not very much, not a lot of equipments for transport and traveling. And in those times, if you were into traveling the world, then I can just imagine that what you can do in this present life, right? Or yes, it could be a totally opposite thing, that because you were a world traveler in the past birth, in this birth, you're not interested much in traveling, especially traveling to long distances and just seeing the world, just that curiosity of looking at the world. You may not have that curiosity anymore. Okay, you could be happy in your city, in your country, and you are like living happily there. Okay, so that is that. The next thing is you were somebody who used to work on a ship or work on a boat, and you used to, yes, do it very often. So either of these three things is going to be what you were in your past life. Now the connections that you bring from your past life is going to be, yes, first of all, okay, destruction, troubles, problems, any problems that come in your present life, all the very very bad problems, bad troubles that have come in your present life, they are all, yes, they have all come from your past life. Very clear saying. The next thing we have is, okay, also you were this person who used to, yes, study each and everything and try to see what is good for you, what is not good for you. So you used to check everything very deeply, and this is the connection that you bring. This is something that you have brought from your past life, that anything that comes to you, you just study everything very deeply and then you take the next step. This card is for, okay, plus you are somebody who was closed mindedness, and somebody who was refusing to face the reality. Okay, so this is something that you bring from your past life, maybe because it has not yet resolved. So you were somebody who used to be, feel threatened, who was always fear based, who used to always think over and over. So this is what you used to do, close-mindedness, and this is what you have brought even to this birth. Okay, so in this birth, you are supposed to learn, you're supposed to evolve and overcome this sort of personality. Okay, so that being said, let's get into the higher self messages. Okay, so higher self messages, first we have is mental repetition. Okay, mental repetition, mentally you have to repeat something. It could be an affirmation, it could be chanting, it could be anything, but any positive words, any positive things that you want to remember, any positive stuff that you want to keep etched in your memory forever, you have to chant that. The second is, yes, you have to learn to become a reliable person. Now, yes, there are many people who have been unreliable for you in this birth. You may say, okay, but how do I be reliable to them? I won't be able to do it. Then don't do it for them. There are so many people in this world. There are 8 billion people in this world. You cannot be reliable for each and every one of them. Only the people who love and care about you, the people who are close to you, only those people you can actually become a reliable person for. And this card is for barriers. Okay, yes, there are going to be some barriers in your life, but these barriers are going to help you to, yes, go forward in your life. They are going to help you to become a better person in your life. Okay, so yeah, so that is it for today's video. I hope that this video has helped you. If you have liked this video, hit the like button, try to share this video with other people. I will see you again in my next video. Yes, try sharing this video with other Pisceans. And yeah, I'll see you again in my next video. Do stay subscribed to my channel. Let me know in the comments how much does this video resonate with you. And yes, until next time, bye bye. Okay, just in case if you have selected the option number 4, then this is the video for you. So first of all, what you were in your past life, let's see that. So first we have is facing your fears, letting go, detachment, release limiting beliefs, hiding your true self. Okay, so in your past birth you were somebody who, yes, you had a shadow self. See, everybody has a shadow self. Okay, don't feel too conscious, don't feel like ashamed of yourself that you had a shadow self. Okay, everybody in this world does have. Okay, detachment, release limiting beliefs, and hiding your true self. So you used to hide your true self. Also, you were not sure whether people wanted to accept your real self, which is why you were hiding your true self. The second, we have the in the past birth you were somebody. Okay, you were not that open with people. You were not that good with communication, and which is why, yes, people always had misinformation about you. Yes, a lot of misinformation was spreading about you, and yeah, you could not clear it. People had clouded judgment about you. You also had clouded judgment. The next is loneliness, paranoia, restrict, paralyzed by fear, antisocial. So because of these two reasons, there was a lot of misinformation about you. You were somebody who was hiding your true self, and because of which people developed a lot of negative misconceptions about you, which you could not clear. Because yes, you were not somebody who used to communicate freely. If you are like good with communication, you are able to set out your word about yourself, that you, what sort of person you are, not just setting out the word for yourself. Like, yes, when you go there, you build a rapport, people actually realize what sort of person you are. You don't have to fake anything. But yes, in that birth you were not able to do that, because of which you had become self-absorbed, you had become lonely, and yes, antisocial. It was very easy to become antisocial in those days. Okay, like 200, 300, 500 years ago, because yes, there was not much of society or development, right? We did not have this much social media. Even now, people are not, when people are not that social, they still feel that they are social because they are everywhere on the social media. Okay, let's see the connections that people bring from the past life. This card is, so this is the card about yes, this some sort of connection, planetary connection, whatever your sun sign is now. I think it could have been the same sun sign even in the past. And next card we have is, yes, the spouse that you bring is also somebody, the partner, life partner you have in this birth is going to be somebody you had in your past birth as well. If you are not married yet, yes, this is a spouse that you already had in the past birth, and in present also you're going to have that same person. So yes, this is definitely going to be a karmic connection. Yes, karmic relationships are sometimes full of ups and downs. But yes, I'm not predicting anything about how your relationship with your spouse will be. Okay, I'm just telling you, yeah, just because I came across this karmic stuff. Next we have is this. Okay, so you are also somebody who could, yes, who always used to read between the lines. Yes, reading between the lines is something that you could do. Also listening between the words. There are a lot of, yes, it is a very deep study. When people are talking to you, you can listen in between the words and try to see what exactly that person is trying to say. Okay, now let's see the messages from your higher self. First answer is answers are within. Okay, the higher self says all the answers that you actually require in this birth, they are all going to be found inside you. So yes, anywhere you go and run and search and anything you do, but the answers are within you. The next card we have here is of self-love. Okay, see, because in your past birth you are hiding your true self, you had blocked communication, you had misinformation. Yes, you know, you could not even judge yourself properly. How could others judge you properly then? So you were not well informed, you were into loneliness and restrictions with yourself. Because of all of this, you had a terrible past life, because of which in present life your higher self says that self love is going to be very important. Loving yourself is the first thing that you have to do. If you love yourself, yes, everything else will be sorted out. Next card we have is giving back. Okay, anybody from whom you take something, you are supposed to give them back something in return. Give them what they want, not what you have to give. Okay, yes, everybody needs different things, and you know, yes, I have seen those sort of people that when they have something, they just give it. Okay, they don't think whether that other person needs it or not. But yes, you're supposed to give that person. If somebody helped you, you're supposed to help them back in the thing that they need help with, rather than just sticking on to anything that comes into your hand. Okay, so yeah, so that is it for today's video. I hope that this video has helped you. If you have liked this video, hit the like button, try to share this video with other people. I will see you again in my next video. Do stay subscribed to my channel. Let me know in the comments how much does this video help you. Until next time, keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.